Dudes, we're at the river for tea time, dudes. Yes, we are. We be at the river. Hi, welcome to another Tea Time Tuesday with your host, Sean Catfish Wilson. And I am at the Blue River. I've got white bass from yesterday I'm using for bait. It's a hook and the pliers there. I'll get to that later. So for shout outs, EDCQ, the Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla, catching them fish outdoors. If you want some awesome baits, handmade custom baits, go to Off the Hook Outdoors, the Sunfish King, Big Tiny's Outdoors, Some Old Man Outdoors, Maddisfaction, Grumpy Grunt, My Bad Adventures. Think I said the Gypsy and Vanilla Gorilla, but hey, they can have it twice. True Budget EDC, Some Old Man Outdoors. I don't have any stickers on my thing. Yonan's Edge, Women Carry Knives, A Therapeutic Edge, check out Scully Pop, Izzy Sky, Keep 'em Tight Fishing, which is on my community tab. So Big E, the Knife Nut, and today's tea is black flower tea. It's re-steeped, so it doesn't have as much flavor. But still really good tea. Gotta find a place where it'll sit and not spill since I don't have the lid on it. Put the lid where it won't get sand on it. Okay, quick, I want to go over. I've got a hook with a bent eye. You've got the barb, and then you've got the gap, which is between the point and the bar and the shaft, not barb. My phone's not wanting to focus in on it. There we go. And what I always do is I take a pair of pliers and I smash that barb down. Makes it a lot easier to get the fish out of the hook out of the fish's mouth, or as everyone knows, catfish tend to swallow the hooks. And if you notice, it's kind of cloudy outside. We've got a 30% chance of rain later, so I'm in a raincoat. So anyways, hooks with a bent eye, you typically want to snell them, probably even straight hooks, or J hooks, I mean. Kale hooks are a little bit different, and they're also designed to they're that one that's it looks kind of like a bass hook, except for a Texas red hook, except for it doesn't have that kink near the eye to hold bait, because it's designed to shove it with a whole bunch of pieces of cut bait and make it look bigger, which apparently you could do with that, but then you'll block the gap here, and you don't want to block the gap because, like I said in a previous video, you will, on the short, it will cause you to lose a fish. So the bent shaft eyes, you want to snell them, because when you're hooking the fish, the way the line pulls, and with that bent eye, if you hook it to the eye directly, it's gonna possibly foul up the direction of the hook. So tying it, snelling it, will make the hook stay straight, and it will curve into the fish's mouth properly, hopefully. But like I said, we all know sometimes they swallow the hooks. So that's why I debarb it, because my hands are pretty small. I could most generally get inside a catfish's mouth up to from about 2 pounds and up normally. I can crank my hands and get them in there enough most of the times to actually get that hook out. And since I catch and release mainly, the less damage I can do to the fish, the better. So that's why I always smash the barb down. So for today, I want to go over my St. Croix Mojo Inshore rod, extra heavy action. Well, 7'9", extra heavy power, moderate fast action, SC3 carbon IPC technology, 40 to 80 pounds. I got 30-pound fire line on here, 2 to 6 ounces, and as you see, it's got a really beautiful color. And what I really like about this rod, other than it's a beautiful rod, it also has the they're not Fuji eyes, but they've got the aluminum oxide inserts. The brand that St. Croix used on this is actually better than Fuji. They're more expensive. You can go to St. Croix's website and it will tell you all about the rod, more than the technical stuff, more than I can. And then it has a stainless steel tip that still has that insert in it. So yeah, and it's got the butt stop, or the end cap with the little lines in it, because it is an ocean rod, which I like that, because sometimes I can get it to rest on my belt just right, and my belt will clip right in there. It's just the right size, and it adds a little bit extra support. It's got a decently long handle, but not too long. It does have the reel tightener on the bottom there, which is full of sand. And this rod, I could literally hike for a few miles to get to a fishing spot. I probably want to bring all my catfish gear on that occasion. Find a way to get my essentials like my leader line, some sinkers, swivels, and hooks, and my scale, so I can of course, weigh the fish. I would say that would be a dark teal color rod. And I really like how the cork and the EVA foam, they kind of match up really good together. And then the kind of charcoal reel seat on there. I'm not exactly sure what that part's called that you screw on to attach it. The reel foot. Or wait, no, the foot is on the reel. But yeah, it's all part of the reel seat attachment. I'm not sure what brand that is. But I don't think it's a Fuji one. And then the color contrast of the logo to the rod is really nice. I like how they kind of used a greenish sky blue color. And as far as casting this rod, I can launch this rod out there pretty far. Not quite as far as my 12-footer, but almost as far as my 12-footer. And the biggest fish I've caught off of it so far is a 30-pound flathead catfish, which was really nice. And that was at Potawatomi State Fishing Lake number 2. And this rod, it handled that fish real nicely. Real nice. I was super impressed. That reel's a little heavy for the rod, but catfish reels tend to be pretty big. They do also make this rod in different powers and lengths. Like I said, you can check the St. Croix website. Be kind of cool if I get a bite on camera, although I don't know how I would reel it in. And then I've got my Ugly Stick Tiger Light jigging rod, which is another excellent rod. So, and this rod will come in about $270 to $275 after tax. And it's the rod itself, it's well balanced. It feels really good in the hand. It's got, the handles aren't really big around. They don't have a big girth to them, but that's fine with me. I got small hands, so. And the reel seat, it does stay tight on you, so you don't got to worry about it loosening up. But I still always check them periodically just in case, since vibrations from transportation can sometimes loosen them. I suppose this one's got the screw piece on top to hold the rod in, which I actually like better on most of my rods, especially like my light action St. Croix. I have to crank that thing down there pretty tight just to keep it from loosening up on me. But you don't crank it tight enough to where you can't get it off, or that it'll break it. So, and this rod seems to be pretty durable. I've caught some decent sized blues off of it, up to maybe 30-pound blue so far. I'm hoping for a really big fish today, but I don't know. And oh shoot, Let's see if I can zoom in on that. You see that bird up in the tree? That's a bald eagle. It's pretty cool. There's an immature bald eagle flying around yesterday around here, maybe one or two, I'm not sure, but I thought that was really cool. So overall, do I suggest buying this rod? Yes. It's an expensive rod, but if you can save up for it. Like people save up for knives, just put $20 back every paycheck for the rod. If you can afford it, $5, you know, depending on if you're in a hurry or not, or like me, I just waited till my tax returns came in to buy it. Would I buy another one? Probably. Although if I buy another one, it'll probably be a casting rod. For my Abu Garcia 7000 IC3, which is a really good reel, by the way. So, in my opinion, I have several St. Croix. I got 3 bass rods that are St. Croix. My crappie panfish rod is St. Croix. And I have this catfish rod, which is a St. Croix. And they all seem pretty... I haven't had anything go wrong with any of my St. Croix. And I fish quite a bit, especially with my crappie rod. That thing's seen lots and lots of action, as a crappie rod can. Whoa, I'll block things off there. So I need to trim my mustache again. So I definitely back St. Croix products. I think they're excellent. Peace and long life, my friends. I hope that you got something out of this video, and if you're looking at the St. Croix Inshore Mojos, I hope that this helps you to maybe decide yes or no on buying it. I definitely suggest it. So